Hey guys, and welcome to my newest project. Well, let me just say this is not actually a new project. This is 4 years in the making, working on it little by little. As I get aggravated, I just quit for a while and come back to it. Total, actually, it's about 6 years. This was 2 fiberglass buggies. I didn't feel safe in. They were almost both complete, and I kept tearing them down to rebuild, and eventually I ended up with this. Let me walk you around, and I'll show you the whole thing. Alright guys, here's what we got. We got a 1965 Beetle, or it's titled as one. Technically 90% of the parts, or about 80%, I've scavenged everything I could off the Beetle. 90% of this is actually brand new stuff. We got Harbor Freight off-road lights. I've decided to use 4 of them. I've got 2 up here in the front for headlights. Those are my high beams and off-road lighting. They're not set yet. We've got a wide 5 front end disc brake kit, brand new empty wheels, the nice 5-star pattern. As you can see, these are brand new, never been on the road, and after a couple years of sitting here, they've started rusting, so I'll have to go back through with steel wool. And same as for their lovely bolts. The front end kit came with a master cylinder. This was something I had bought. I bought another master for this before I bought this kit. Have a nice aluminum reservoir, brake box, or the pedal assembly box, courtesy of Fisher Buggies in Tampa, Florida. We got the actual pedal assembly out of the 65. This was reused out of another assembly off another pedals that I had out of one of my fiberglass buggies. As you can see, everything I've tried to paint it up, try to see how we can make this look nicer. I've got running lights in the front. Those are also courtesy of Fisher Buggies. We've got aluminum, or billet aluminum should I say, mirrors. We've got brand new, I believe that's a 7-inch deep dish steering wheel. Let's see what else we got. This is universal turn signal assembly. Got that out of also one of my buggy projects. Complete aluminum dash. The day I went and picked this, the actual frame, it's a Warrior frame. I picked it up as a bare chassis from Fisher Buggies. I went ahead, bought the aluminum dash box. It's let me see if I can get in closer on this. We've got the most important. We got volts and oil pressure. The key, the top light is going to run the top set of off-road lights. The bottom is going to run my actual running headlights, and the extra hole is going to be for probably a horn button momentary switch. I've outfitted it with Sun Pro Whiteface tachometer and those 2 other gauges I've showed you. I've installed a grab bar for my passenger. This was actually the shifter itself came out of one of the fiberglass cars. One of my buddies, Jason, had donated the Hurst T-handle. We've got the VIN plate right there up on the side of the shifter box. This is the original shifter rod. It's been shortened down. The brand new bushing's waiting to be installed as I'm finishing this up. I don't know if you can see it. We've got it's a thin aluminum roof, which was something I scavenged from work. This is something that they don't even have anymore, these are the aluminum signs would have sat out there at the road to advertise for cigarettes. I just thought that was cool to leave it kind of like a little rat rod thing. I'll probably end up putting some stickers up under there. Right there, I don't know how good the lighting is. I've got my Midland CB. This is my small one for the rail. 4-window rear view mirror, so we can on-road and off-road we can get good visibility, because this is a street legal rail. 3-point harness, fiberglass seats. Let's see what else. Right here, that is, believe it or not, that's part of the actual tunnel. Between me and my good friend Jason, we had took some metal, scavenged it around, recut it, and formed a speedometer housing to house that actual speedometer out of my 65. And something else unique, an idea I came up with. Let me see. There we go. This is the original Ebrake handle, And that down there is the actual part of the tunnel that it was all attached to. I'd made sure I cut that out nice and neat. Made sure, because unlike a lot of rail buggies, they'll have jammer brakes, and I'm not into all that. I want actual, if I need emergency stop, I want to be able to stop. Safety and security, we've got a battery kill switch right here. We've got a spun aluminum gas tank, I believe it's about 10 gallons. The entire torsion and all of the engine and tranny were out of that 65. Not original to the 65. This is a 1600 series dual port. That thing should, I believe, the original 65 should have came with like a 1200 horse engine. Last night I got it plumbed up, or I'm sorry, we got the throttle, we got the clutch installed, or the clutch lines. Only thing I'm waiting on is to finish up all the hydraulics on the brakes. Some of the other features that I wanted when I built this rail, got a complete dual exhaust on here, actual true duals. We got the CB whip and serves as a buggy whip at the same time. All the lighting, running lights and everything. Couldn't be complete without having the chop shop symbol. And for off-road, if you're out in a scenario where you need to have backup light, if you're working on something goes wrong, I made sure I installed one light to the back, which all that will be tightened up as I go along. I can't think of anything else. As you see, we're finishing it up. All left to do was the hydraulics on these rears. Everything completely back here was trashed. With brand new wheel cylinders, brand new hardware, brand new shoes. I had to go back and get the brand new star wheels, brand new Ebrake cables, and brand new drums. Only thing left after I finish up all the brakes, we're going to fill up the tranny with fresh fluid. I got a small oil leak in one of the push rod tubes we're going to fix, and this sucker will be up and going. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking this video, and stay in touch because I will have more coming up. Thank you.